Reasoning behind the discharge was because of extremely heavy rainfall. It exceeded the operational capacity of the treatment plants. According to the administration, the discharge has to be done whenever the plant reaches capacity.
We've had these problems where sewage has been released into the Flint River. It's not the first time.
Councilwoman for the 6th Ward, Tanya Burns, says they often learn about these issues from residents in the area.
When residents begin to complain of smelling manure or the sewage that is in the water, and particularly in my ward along Mott Park because the river runs along there.
According to the city, the treatment plant reached capacity with all the rain. When that happens, they have to discharge the disinfected wastewater into the Flint River, which happened from Saturday morning until Sunday evening. Flint isn't the only community where this happens.
This is fairly common. We see this whenever certain communities have aging infrastructure. The infrastructure is designed to only process so much water.
Dr. Donna Cashin is a professor at Wayne State University, and she's an environmentalist. She says the water has to go somewhere, especially when the system is overwhelmed.
Normally this time, maybe we would have had more snow. We had this warm spell. The earth is still like frozen. And so you had this really intense rain come in.
It's not surprising, Dr. Cashin says, that this happened. She tells me we are seeing more storm events.
Unfortunately, this is related to changes in climates and the increase in frequency and intensity of storms.
Coming from an environmental standpoint, she says it's never good for the environment when this happens.
As an environmentalist and teaching environmental science, I would rather not see these discharges happening. The way to prevent them would be infrastructure changes, but Flint has very older infrastructure, and it's not designed to handle all this water. So even though it can be harmful, the alternative is worse.
She says the alternative would be in people's homes and basements.
And so you will see the water needs to be moved out of the system, and with that, it ends up being a discharge into the local waterways.
The Genesee County Health Department is asking people to avoid contact with the river, specifically the downstream west of the Mill Road Bridge at Flushing Road. The city provided me with this statement this evening from Jeanette Best, who is the manager of water pollution control. And she says, quote, due to extremely heavy rainfall this weekend, totaling nearly 2 inches, the facility experienced 2 incidents in which water was discharged into the Flint River. All state and federal requirements for treating the runoff were followed, and there is no reason for concern.